With bated breath, I walk into the kitchen, finally seeing for myself the cause of those grotesque sounds. No! Oh, hello, sir. Oh, hello. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Espoir David, and today I'm going to play a game called Dead Meat. This is an adult visual novel, and I don't know much about it, aside from that someone's gonna get ate. And that person is probably gonna be me. But, at least the person doing it was very handsome. So let's get right on. Oh my gosh, he's got, like, grayish purple eyes. Ooh. Ooh. Stop. Stop, Espoir. It's too early to be simping. You don't even know what's gonna happen. Hey. Hey. Have you heard of a red room? Is that place from Twin Peaks? It's a place in the deepest corner of the internet where sick bleeps get their rocks off to torture of others.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh no! It's considered taboo, an urban legend at most. Only it isn't. You just want to believe that it is. It would break your sheltered little mind. If you have the time, you should search for it.
No.
Cleanse your palate a bit. I'll be waiting. What? Yours faithfully, Dead Meat. Oh, hello, sir. Ring, 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 ring. Is it your phone? Oh, plushies. I pick up my phone lying beside me, blindly, barely opening an eye to hit answer to see who's responsible for disturbing the sleep I could have had. This had better be good. Hello. We need you today. I expect you here by 7. Click. I feel like crying. I work as a bartender most nights, but lately I've had to pick up more shifts due to my coworker dropping off the face of the earth. Which also means my boss has been on my butt constantly. I hadn't been home 4 hours before I got that phone call to come back to work on my only day off. That seems like a violation of the workers' what's and what's. Starting my day with a mournful whine, I crawl out of bed and trudge to the kitchen of my apartment. I wipe my hand over my face as I entered, greeted by the sound of aggressive keyboard smashing and the speaker's softly humming music. Persephone? You're awake already? Cool. Oh, hey. Persephone, my roommate, is the biggest horror fanatic I know. Mythology, conspiracy theories, true crime, she's got you covered tenfold. Just 5 minutes on her laptop and she's ready to freak you out. Although she has a bad habit of losing sleep over her shenanigans. I decide that breakfast is on me, not favoring a burnt kitchen if either of us try to cook something up in our current states. I speak as I order for delivery on my phone. What's going on with you today? Not sleeping again? How did you guess? I point to my own set of eye bags as a hint. She barks out a laugh. Come see for yourself. I think you're gonna like this one. She gestures me over with a wave of her hand, and I'm inclined to sit beside her by the kitchen table. Kitchen island? Kitchen island? Oh yeah. Those are a thing that exist. The screen of Persephone's laptop displayed multiple tabs of uproar and support, disgust and forums, a digital riot over this new hit called Dead Meat. Persephone's hum in response was devious. It blew up overnight, but apparently it's been going on for a while. The dark web actually got a live streamer again after all the other red rooms got shut down. This dude's flippin' insane. People are saying he actually goes live to eat people, or eats them alive. Oh, or eats them while they're rotting. That's a bit much. It's a bit much. Creepy, right? You can have all that, friend. You can have all that. I'm gonna be over here watching like Fern Gully or something wholesome. Very. Maybe I shouldn't have ordered breakfast after all. Some internet hermits are calling bullcrap on it, but can you really make something like that up? I wasn't gonna base my opinions off other people, so You didn't. I did. I give a look. It was just a few installs, a few clicks here and there for a VPN, a hunt for a virtual machine, and a few links later... I stare harder. Persephone begins to sweat. I promise I didn't sell my soul. Just one night. It wasn't like it was hard to find. It was almost like he wanted me to find it. Aw. No matter how much I would want to stay mad, I can't when it comes to Persephone. Instead, I sigh and offer a tired smile. Just please don't get us murdered. Or maybe do. I got called in for another shift today. Again? For fluff's sake, do they ever leave you the fluff alone? Persephone grumbled under her breath, sinking into her seat. It's not too late to quit, you know. Just tell your deadbeat boss to find someone else and maybe we can spend the night together. I knew it was meant to be light-hearted, something to cheer me up, but I noticed there was some honesty in it. Aw. Sorry, can't. Gotta be responsible and all that. Persephone tries not to frown at my answer, but I felt as if I hurt her feelings. I clear my throat when silence envelops us. It's just, I already made plans with Coda, and it's a pitiful excuse, but Persephone saves me the story with a disappointed smile. Don't worry about it. Just text me when you're on your way home. I want to say something, even to just apologize, but Persephone already directed her attention to her laptop. I decide to get dressed and head out before I create any more hurt. Aw. Most buses were cut today due to a road closing down for construction, so I had to wait a while before I could reach town. I knew Coda was working today, so it wouldn't hurt to visit him, right? The cafe isn't far, and by the time the bell jingles as the door opens, Coda is swinging his head around to greet the next customer. Cute! What are those earrings? They look delicious. Hello. Oh, hey, what's up? Coda has been my friend since we were kids. He's seen the worst of me and vice versa. Things have been a bit surreal when he took the plunge and asked me out, but... Hey, I just wanted to see you. We've been doing all right. I have to work soon, so I thought I'd drop in and get some emotional support. The shifts have been all over the place. Coda frowns and leans against the counter. I already knew he didn't like when I took a late shift. I don't think that's a good idea, not when your coworker is still missing. I mean, you barely had a day off. Looking at the things in the background. The coffee is good, said an old man. This is a cafe, said a tourist. We have coffee. Drink it. Couldn't you just call in sick this one time? The thought crossed my mind at least 1,000 times today, but I need this job. Coda knows this by the look on my face, and sighs. At the very least, let me pick you up after work. I could order takeout and we could just hang out. I don't like the thought of you walking home. I'll be fine on my own. Even though it'd probably be very good to ask for his help. It wasn't what Coda wanted to hear, judging by the way his smile dropped, but I assure him I'll be fine on my own. I can't handle much more interaction today. Oh, well, text me when you're home then. I won't sleep tonight if you don't. I thank him for understanding before I leave the cafe. I have some time to kill before my shift. I suppose I could window shop. Or maybe I should start my shift early. I text my boss, letting him know as I make my way to work. I could use the money. The bar's quiet, and my shift flies in for the most part. With the disappearance of an employee, I was expecting my workload to double, but even my boss seems tired. I make my way out of the back entrance to the alley. Man, it's raining pretty bad. Ooh. I wrap my jacket closer to myself as I walk out in the rain. The alleys are shady, but they're the fastest way home, and away from other bars filled with drunkards. I turn the corner, and scream as something drops down and tackles me to the ground. Ah, that escalated quickly! I'm frantic, kicking and screaming as I try to get this body off of me, but they're adamant about keeping me down. They wait until I'm exhausted and crying to pull out their phone, and my eyes squint at the flash that renders me blind to their face. Hey. You really made this far too easy on me. Did you want me to catch you? Was that it? Maybe. The flash of the phone is shoved closer to my face, and with each question I can only whimper and reply. Not that I can properly answer anyway. He's crushing my ribs. I don't know if you're proud or just flippin' stupid. You really thought you could go out a night by yourself. I gotta say, I've had my eye on you for a while.
Oh no!
I just thought you were playing hard to get. It's alright though. You might be naive, but you got a face for the camera. That's cool how the light just kind of goes over his eye. Let's just see how much you can handle before you crack. He's recording? I'm enraged, my fist connecting with his face as I scream. Yeah, punch his light out. Show him these hands. I move to hit him again, but he grabs my face and hauls it forward with a stunned chuckle. Him big. Holy crap, you're crazy. Keep that up. We're gonna need to see more of that. The figure lifts my face just an inch higher before he drives it into the ground. Ow! Rude. I pass out on impact, barely able to hear the sickening thud. Smile for the camera, sweetheart. Ending 4. Dead meat. What a jerk. Oh well. Alright, let's be a little bit smarter and stick with our friends. Sure, let's do it. Let's hang out. I knew it was meant to be lighthearted, something to cheer me up, but I noticed that there was some honesty to it. Sure, let's do it. Let's hang out. Persephone lights up at my agreement, almost ready to skyrocket out of her seat. It's cute. I'll call work and let them know I won't be coming in. I can grab snacks if you want to pick a movie. Persephone is out of her seat before I can even finish my sentence, bouncing from foot to foot. Aww. Girls' night. We're gonna do some seances and summon some demons and watch some horror. And then get scared. Okay. Go now before it gets any later. I'll see you in a bit. Persephone crushes me into a tight hug before I rush into my room and get ready. Thank you. You have no idea how much I've missed this. I grin and squeeze her back before heading into my room to get changed. Most buses were cut today, due to a road closing down for construction, so I had to wait a while before I could reach the town to grab snacks for movie night. I used the buses as my excuse to my boss, saying I wouldn't be able to get back home safely if I worked tonight's shift. He didn't sound thrilled, but I figured he couldn't risk another employee go missing, so he let me off the hook. Good on ya. Thank God. I was nervous about that phone call. Oof. Zipping up my backpack from a successful snack haul, I checked the time on my phone. I guess I got some time to kill to go pay him a visit. With my mind made up, I navigate the busy streets to a quiet cafe just a corner away from the main shopping district. The bell jingles as I walk through the front door. My oblivious barista doesn't notice until I slam my hands on the counter. Boo! Aw. The man yelps in surprise and drops a latte onto the ground, wincing when the ceramic smashes onto the wooden floor. Aww. I can hear you just fine. You don't have to... The barista's stern expression softens when he turns around to see me as the cause of trouble, shoulders slumping from their tense hold. He grins sheepishly at his behavior. Jeez, guy, be careful of that glass. Sorry, Coda. I probably should have turned that down a notch. I've known Coda since I was a kid, my ride or die, really. Usually he's timid and non-confrontational. But this job has broken his shell bit by bit. Aw, look at the neck muscles on this guy. He decided to break our own little bubble by asking me out a month ago. It hasn't really been the same since. It's okay. I shouldn't have gotten mad. It's just been a rough day with the tourists. Coda leans against the counter with a sigh, cheek in his palm. Hopefully you've been a little better than me. My shift ends in about an hour if you want to hang around until then. We could maybe go for a walk. I could drive us somewhere. A drive sounds nice, but I shake my head no. I know I had Persephone waiting for me back home. It would be a dick move to ditch her. Yeah, it would. Maybe some other time. Persephone already has me booked for the rest of the day, so... My answer dampens Coda's mood to a point where I wondered if I shouldn't have visited him at all. For both our sakes, he puts on his customer service smile. Aw. Don't let me hold you back then. You two have fun. I'll just catch you another time. I offer an apologetic smile before I leave, seeing Coda swipe a mop to clean up the mess I caused. Better get that bus. It's almost nighttime before I get to the apartment. I knew the buses were bad, but it really cut into the time I could have had with Persephone. I hope she understands. I take the elevator up and fumble with the keys when I reach my apartment door. Why is it unlocked? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Persephone wouldn't have done this. If she stays inside, the door stays locked. Unless, maybe I forgot to lock it before I left? I push the door open and drop my bag on the floor. Persephone? I get no answer in return, except for a coppery smell in the dark apartment that hits my nose like a truck. Oh, heck no! Oh, he's gonna catch these hands! Your name's gonna be dead meat, all right, when I get through with ya! What the heck? Persephone, this isn't funny. Answer me. You better be playing around, Perseph. You better be playing around for somebody else's sake. I notice a flickering light stuttering in the kitchen, along with the bloody smell as I step closer. I stop in my tracks and hold my breath. Crunch. Slurp. Gulp. With bated breath, I walk into the kitchen, finally seeing for myself the cause of those grotesque sounds. No! Alright, cute or not, you're catching these hands. And find my best friend, crippled on our kitchen island, the same one we sat together just this morning, lifeless and almost gutless. Her eyes are glossed over. Her blood drips from the tile. Persephone. I don't even scream. I shake violently before throwing up onto the floor, retching what little I had to eat as hot tears stream down my cheeks. It's only when I have nothing left to retch out of my system that I notice the figure looming over where Persephone lay, grabbing a handful of indistinguishable mush that used to be my friend, before taking a chunk of it off with his teeth and chewing. He had the audacity to chuckle between mouthfuls, licking his fingers clean of the bloody mess he made. Alright, you were cute before, but you killed my friend, so you're out. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. I don't like you no more, sir. How dare you? How dare you kill my friend? How dare you? That is not cool. That is not cash money. We were gonna have movie night. So nice of you to drop by. This was meant to be a dinner for two, but you just took so long. I hope you could forgive me. His words felt like static in my ears. I don't want to hear what he has to say. I want my friend back. No answer. That's a little rude. I mean, I did come all this way. Don't I deserve a hello, at least? You deserve a kick in the gut, my dude. You deserve a punch in the sternum. Seemingly bored of his meal, the man stands up with a sigh and brushes the corpse onto the floor with a crunching thud. Oh no, you're gonna eat that whole thing. No, nothing goes to waste in this house, sir. You're gonna clean that up and you're gonna finish your meal, and then we can talk. Sir? I don't dare to look up until the footsteps creep closer, and suddenly there's a hand in my hair yanking my head back, forcing me to look at him. I wince. This man smells like death. Come on. I thought you were fun. You don't have to be shy with me. I came for you after all.
What the actual fuck did you just say to me right now? Get out of my sight. Get out of my sight.
I just had to get rid of any possibility of us getting discovered. The walls have ears and all that. Aren't you recording that? Yeah. Go to heck, my dude. He's probably gonna say, I've been there, it's quite lovely. I'm furious with him, glaring up at him with a grimace before spitting in his face. His laughter that follows makes me tense. That's what I want to see. Be mad. Keep that anger. Let it eat you alive. The man pulls something out of his pocket. Before I can kick him and make a run for it, his hand slams me down and covers my mouth and nose with a sweet-smelling cloth. Is that the best you could do? You'd better. You're not gonna. Ugh. I fight, I writhe and scream and flail, but my muscles relax and I'm rendered useless as sleep overcomes me. Just before passing out, I thought I heard a laugh. Sweet dreams. We got big things ahead of us. Ending 2. Dinner for 2. How dare he? I'm mad. You're out of the club. You're going in the F chart. You're going in the F tier. Just for that. Alright, hello there. Editor Espoir here. And there's one more ending that I forgot to get, but it's very, very small, but it's still an ending nonetheless. So after this jerk eats my friend, I could choose to tell him to go to HE double hockey sticks. But something slightly different happens if you press the ellipses, so I'm going to do that now. Boop. I refuse to give in to what this guy wants. He just wants to see me suffer. I bow my head and stare at the soaked floor. I hear the monster grunt in disapproval. I made him mad. Oh, he don't like that. Oh, he's mad. Oh. Fine. Be that way. See how far that gets you. I barely get to breathe before he reels my head back and smashes it onto the kitchen floor, stained with my friend's blood. I don't feel anything. There wasn't enough time to feel anything. I black out immediately. Ending 1. Table manners. Just bashes my head on the table. Ugh. So let's see if our friend here drives us home, if that changes anything. At the very least, let me pick you up after work. I could order takeout and we could just hang out. I don't like the thought of you walking home.
Okay.
Coda sighs in relief and smiles, turning his back to grab a mug and set it under the coffee machine. Great, I'll whip you up something to drink before you go. Before I can tell him that he doesn't need to worry about that, he instructs me to sit down and that the coffee will be ready soon. For the rest of the afternoon we talk and plan for tonight, and I leave the cafe happier than when I walked in. Aww. The bar is quiet and my shift flies in for the most part. With the disappearance of an employee, I was expecting my workload to double, but even my boss seems tired. I text Coda to meet up with me before my shift ends. Hopefully he hasn't forgotten. I walk out the back entrance alley and wait for Coda, trying to squish myself against the wall for shelter against the rain. Flip, it was starting to pick up. Where was he? I let 15 minutes pass by before I fish my phone out of my pocket and call Coda. He was never this late. Did he really forget? Oh, no. I recognize that ringtone. Oh, no. I walk further into the alley, the sound of the ringing growing louder. Oh, no! Coda? I'm over here, doofus. Why were you... My voice died as I saw a silhouette when I rounded the corner, along with a squelching noise. What? The ringtone sings next to the silhouette. I end the call and turn on my flash to comprehend what I'm looking at. I dropped my phone when I realized what it was. I did find Coda here. Oh no! Strewn along the concrete ground like roadkill, while someone tore his flesh with their teeth and chewed. His blood diluted with the rain and sank into the nearby gutter. Crunch, slurp, gulp. How dare you, sir? How dare you? The creature that turned to me picked up my phone and stood up, walking towards me with a flash only giving hints to his face. I could have sworn he only had one eye. Ah, you showed up. Took you long enough. I thought you were going to ditch me. The voice is unusually calm for a face dripping in blood. I swallow nervously. You ate my friend. Why? Well, I mean, I know why, but rude. Rude. Maybe the only reason why I haven't thrown up was because the murderer covered Coda's corpse with his body. He was quite the gentleman, wasn't he? Waited for you here before your shift even ended. How desperate. Forget about him. I'm here to pick you up.
Get out of my sight.
My head cracks against the brick wall as he slams me against it, leaving me dizzy as I suddenly feel cloth covering my mouth and nose. I claw at the stranger's face, and he smiles in return. Shh, you must be exhausted. Close your eyes. The cloth smells so sweet. I think this is the second or third game where fourth game, where my character's gotten chloroformed. My body sags against the wall as I lose consciousness, and a pair of arms catch me just before I crack my head a second time. Ow! I don't want to fall asleep. I need to get to Coda. Coda, I'm so sorry. Ending 3. Leftovers. How rude. How dare you, sir? How dare you? How dare you be so handsome and also despicable? How dare you, sir? Keep in mind that this is a demo and that it is also meant to be for an 18-plus game, so I have a feeling things are going to get pretty dark. Pretty dark. But unless I've missed something, I think that's all the endings I can get. So let me know in the comments if I missed anything, or what you think about Mr. Dead Meat here and whether I should punch him in his face. Well, anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself, and remember, there is always hope.